and today we're gonna do like together like financial analysis, if you will, like why you didn't hit your numbers, how to hit your numbers, what you can do better to hit your numbers. So let's just dive straight into it. So when it comes to understanding your numbers, like when it comes to understanding your numbers, there are two main things. One thing is your messaging. Is your messaging resonating? Is your messaging the right messaging that attracts the right people? Messaging. And number two, do you know your numbers? Like, do you know your numbers? Because you might have a good messaging, you may have the right messaging, but your numbers are a little off. And because your numbers are a little off, then hence you don't see the right conversion. But I would say, like, if you're thinking about like where should I start? Should I start with my messaging? Should I start with my with the leads? It's always the messaging. It's always like we always start with the messaging, because if you don't have the right messaging, if you don't have the right positioning for your business, for your offer, for what you're offering people, the right people won't come, because the right people won't resonate with your content, with what you're putting out there. Messaging comes first. Now you have the messaging nailed down, and this is what I like in 2024. Like this is what I'm seeing: a lot of people with really good messaging, with really good vision, with really good with really good positioning, like struggling to actually attract people into their ethos, struggling attract the right people into their networks, and to their offers. Then you need to deeper do you have enough people for your messaging who align with your messaging? Because listen, if you, let's say, let me give you this really really simple example. It's something that I saw on LinkedIn actually yesterday. If you are a buyer for a first class, if you're shopping for first class seats, for first class plane tickets, and your audience is full of people who are not looking for first class, who are looking for economy or economy plus, upgraded economy, but they're not quite the first class buyers. So hence your numbers are lower. And what you want to do with that, like, keep elevating your messaging, because the first knee-jerk reaction for us are like, okay, nobody buys for the price that I want, nobody buys my offer that I want, I need to lower my prices. And this is the way, like, it might be the way to go if you have enough, if you can combat your numbers with the lowering your price, because you have a lot of volume, because you have a lot of people who are willing to purchase your offer for, like, I don't know, 1,000. Let's say you have 300 people who are willing to pay you $1,000. Like, so you just made 3,000 or oh, let me reframe. So if you have enough people for, let's say, you're going with the lower prices, if you have like 300,000 people who are willing to pay you like $1,000 for your offer, here we go, you have 3,000 K made. But for majority of entrepreneurs, is simply not the case. And it's simply not the case. So elevating your messaging, it is essential. Elevating your messaging, it is absolutely essential. So now, I want to say that, like, I'm going to pause here a little bit. And on November 29 on Black Friday, I'm hosting Black Friday for Black businesses. So what this event is going to be, this event is going to be about yearly business planning, how to plan your numbers, how to do business planning for 2025. And you're going to walk away with knowing your conversion rate. You're going to walk away with how to hit your numbers. You're going to walk away with how to connect your messaging and your numbers, and how to align everything together. So the link to register is in the description for this live stream, and when it becomes video, you can simply click the link in the description for this video. Now, let's diagnose your business in 2024. How to diagnose your numbers in 2024? Like the first step would be actually the honest look at your numbers. Now, do you have enough do you have enough right people in your network? Because um, I was like early on, I was mentioning OTP triangle: offer, traffic, and positioning. Like, do you have the right messaging and the right offer for the right people? Now, like, do you have the right traffic for that offer? Because we just talk about, like, if you don't have the right traffic for the right offer, then there's a misalignment. And do you have the right positioning to fuel that traffic? Offer, traffic, positioning. Offer, traffic, positioning. This is essential. This is essential. So this is where I would start. If my numbers are not ending up in my business, this is where I would start. And hey, like, as you're joining my live stream, say hello in the comments. Tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me how you feel about 2024 in your business. This live stream dedicated for entrepreneurs, for people who build businesses. I am working with entrepreneurs in high ticket space, so that's what we're talking about in this live stream. So tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me about your businesses. Also, on the replay, tell me about how you feel about 2024. I'm super curious. Tell me how you feel about 2024. All right. So like I would always start with offer, traffic, and positioning. Do I have the right people in my network for my offer? And do I have enough traffic for my offer? So am I visible? This is the essential question. This is the essential question. And Do I have the right positioning? I might have the right people in my network. I might have the right messaging. I might have the right positioning. I want, like, the positioning might be wrong, right? It's just, and positioning, this is something that we constantly test and test and see how it performs. Sometimes, listen, for the positioning, sometimes it's just like one or two words like difference, and makes significant difference in your business and in your marketing. Tell me if it resonates with you. Tell me if it resonates with you. And also, like, as you're joining the live stream, tell me about your business, what business you are running. I'm a mentor, and I mentor business owners how to market and sell and position their high ticket offers. I primarily work with mentors, with coaches, and with service providers. So tell me about your business. Tell me about how you feel about 2024. So this is number one: offer, traffic, and positioning. Now let's talk about your conversion rate. Let's talk about your conversion rate. Let me know in the comments if you know the formula how to calculate your conversion rate. Do you know the formula how to calculate your conversion rate? How to make your mathing? Do you know the formula for your conversion rate? So the formula is really simple. You divide the amount of people that bought your services to the amount of conversation that you had, and you multiply it by 100. This is your conversion rate, right? Like this is a simple formula. Now, why conversion rate is so important? So I would track several conversions. The first conversion: how many people convert from cold lead, cold connection, cold DM, people who don't know you whatsoever, to like, oh yeah, I would like to have a conversation with you. If your funnel is DM funnel. Also, if you're using freebies, look at your analytics in your email marketing software. What is your conversion rate? What is your actual conversion rate, right? How many people click on the page, visit your page, and how many people complete registration, and how many people actually get your freebie and invitation, right? This is your second conversion. Like, this is your second conversion number. And now your third conversion number: if it is a DM funnel, how many people who book a call with you actually bought? What is your conversion rate? What is your conversion rate there? And also, like, if you're running webinars, if you're running events, how many people who showed up bought your services? Like, and Now, having those numbers, you will actually understand what the problem is. Because until you are honest with yourself, in 20, like, share with me in the comments, what is your main problem in 2024? Is it your messaging? Is it your positioning? Is it your conversion rate? Is it the registration? What do you see the most common problem for your business? I'm super curious. A lot of people think I don't have enough leads, and it might be the like, and it might be the problem. But the reason you don't have enough leads because your messaging is off, right? Or when people say I don't have enough good leads, all of those people who come to my event, come to my sales calls, they say they don't have the money. Hold on, like, I would actually look at those people really, really carefully. Do they really, hello, like, tell me where you're watching me from, tell me what is your business. We're talking about how to like really diagnose the problem in your business in 2024, and we're talking about conversion rate, we're talking about messaging. So super curious what business you are running. So now, like, when people book a call with you, people book a call with you, like, and if they say no, like, why they're saying no? Like, are they really in that like difficult situation where they cannot, if they're not financially qualified to work with you or to be on a sales call with you, it's a qualification problem. But if you get leads who have the problem, who have the money, who understand, like, well, hopefully understand why they need it, like they're problem aware and they're solution aware and they're aware of you, and they still don't buy. This is like this is the skill problem. This is the skill of like closing sales calls. This is the skill of closing sales calls. That this is the problem with sales calls. The same thing with your freebie, right? When you are putting something out there, when you putting your freebie out there, when you put your lead magnet out there, and you say, like, well, email marketing sucks. Well, hold on a minute, like, maybe you don't have enough traffic, or maybe you just, like, your messaging, your, like, how you market, how you position your freebie is simply not converting. If you have a lot of traffic on your page, if 1,000 people visited your lead magnet page, but only 2 people sign up, it's probably something wrong with that, with that lead magnet page. Something is not converting. Are these the right people who visited your page? So like, again, like, super curious, what is, like, what problem you are noticing in 2024 for your business? Is it conversions? Is it getting the right people on the, like, is it getting the right people on the call? Is it getting the right people in your ethos? Listen, on Black Friday, November 29, I'm going to run an event, Black Friday for Black businesses. Black Friday for Black businesses. So, what this is for, why you should register if you're a business owner, if you're a service provider. We're going to do yearly planning. We're going to do yearly planning. You're going to walk away with connecting your numbers and your messaging. You're going to know, you're going to walk away with the exact numbers, knowing the exact numbers, how many people you actually need for your business. And you are and you're going to you're going to know how to connect your messaging and your numbers. Hey, thank you for joining. Tell me where you're watching me from, and tell me what business you are running. Like, tell me what business you're running. We're talking about how to diagnose the problem. If we didn't hit in our businesses in 2024, how to diagnose the problem. So that's what we're talking about today. So, understanding, like, if you want to make a difference in 2025, moving to 2025 in your business, the first thing that you can do right now is actually have an honest look at your business, have an honest look at your numbers. Do, like, where are you lacking? Is it conversion rate? Is it the right audience? Maybe it's your positioning is a little off. Maybe it's your sales skills. So like what is missing? This is the first step that I would do in my business. Understanding the problem, understanding the numbers. And if you want to understand your numbers better, come to my event on Black Friday for Black businesses, because this is where we're going to dive into the planning, the numbers, and understanding the conversion rate, understanding the messaging, understanding how many people you exactly need in your offer. That's what we're going to do on Black Friday, November 29 at 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is what we are going to talk about. And like the registration link is in the description for this video, for this live stream. All right. So that's all I have for today. Like, remember, wealth is a math equation. Once you understand how many people you need, how many leads you need, how many people, how many connections you need, like you can make that happen. You can make it like hello, like thank you for joining. So this is essential. Understanding your numbers is essential. Understanding your conversion rate is essential. And like I said, like it's going to be on the replay too, but if you don't understand, like it's important to understand your conversion rate at each and every point in your funnel. And honestly, like a lot of people say, like, hey, build a funnel, but I would say build a sphere of influence. Yes, your funnel, your bridge to your one offer is one path for people to go. But if people don't buy, or if people not ready, where do they go after? Right? Like you want to keep people around you in your community, in your sphere of interest, rather than just like get them through the funnel, because a standard funnel and it's 20% conversion. If funnel works really, really well and it's 20% conversion, what are you doing with 80% of people who did not convert? And like somebody said, like I want to have like 80-90% conversion rate. Like that would be phenomenal conversion rate. But the reality of like business, any business, like that's normally 20%. All right, register for Black Friday for Black businesses. We're gonna do yearly planning, and I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.